There comes a moment in life when even the smallest actions feel heavier, every step feels longer, and the body quietly begins to reveal the truth of aging. For many older adults, the fear of falling, a persistent ache in the lower back, or the gradual weakening of the legs becomes something they learn to live with, until someone reminds them, you don't have to accept this. You can change. It's never too late. And science backs this up. Research from Harvard Health Publishing and the Mayo Clinic shows that consistent, low-impact exercise doesn't just improve balance, strength, and flexibility, it also reduces the risk of falls by nearly 30%. These aren't complex gym workouts or exhausting fitness routines. Just simple, steady movements like planks, bird dogs, and lunges. These exercises may seem basic, but their effect on the aging body is transformative. They reawaken muscles that have been idle for years, rebuild trust in your own body's movement, and restore a sense of control many believed was lost. But this journey goes beyond muscle and bone. It's about freedom, freedom to walk without fear, to move independently, and even to dance again if your heart desires. It's about standing tall and saying, I'm not done yet. Let me guide you, not just through exercises, but through transformation. You'll meet someone who, at 72, thought their best years were behind them. But with just a few minutes a day and a little patience and courage, they rediscovered a strength they thought was gone. And you can too. This isn't just a fitness plan. It's a revival. If you've ever woken up stiff, stared at your legs wondering where your strength went, or hesitated at the top of a staircase, this is for you. Try one of these 3 powerful exercises and begin a new chapter, not just of movement, but of life. And before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. What's your name, and where are you reading from? Drop a comment below so we know we're building a warm, supportive community together. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you never miss the upcoming guides, real stories, and practical tips for aging strong, staying mobile, and living joyfully. Your journey starts now. Let's begin. I will not fall. That's what Olivia told me. She was a 68-year-old retired teacher who joined one of our community movement workshops. She walked carefully, slightly hunched over, always cautious, afraid of sudden movements. When she first attempted the plank, she could hold it for only 7 seconds before her arms gave out. But she smiled. The very next day, she came back and tried again, this time for 10 seconds. Then 15. Within just 3 weeks, Olivia could hold a modified knee plank for 40 seconds. And something remarkable had shifted. She no longer moved with fear, she moved with purpose. Most importantly, the nagging pain in her lower back had eased. This little move, she told me, reminded me that I still have strength inside me. I just needed to find it again. The magic of stillness. Unlike most exercises, the plank doesn't rely on motion, it requires control. And that's exactly what makes it so powerful, especially for older adults. It retrains the body to stabilize, to hold its ground, and to resist the constant pull of gravity. It also enhances breathing, improves circulation, and sharpens mental focus. Many older adults say that after just a few weeks of consistent plank practice, they feel more energized, more aware, and more connected to their bodies. How to start, the gentle way. You don't need to hold a 60-second plank on day 1. You simply need to start where you are. Beginner plank instructions. Lie on your stomach on a soft surface like a yoga mat or carpet. Prop yourself up on your forearms and knees, keeping your back straight. Gently engage your abdominal muscles and hold the position for 10 to 15 seconds. Rest, then repeat 2 to 3 times. As your strength improves, you can gradually progress to a full plank, on your toes and forearms. Always listen to your body. If you feel pain, not just effort, pause and adjust. And remember, every bit of progress counts. Even holding a plank for 10 seconds today is a victory. You are the foundation. The plank is more than just a pose, it's a symbol. You are your own foundation. You support yourself each day, for your well-being, your family, and your future. It's never too late to rebuild that foundation. To rise again from the core. So try it today. Just once. Even for a few seconds. And then try again tomorrow. Because every second you hold the plank, you're holding on to something far greater than muscle. You're holding on to hope. You're holding on to strength. You're holding on to yourself. Bird dog, reclaiming balance and coordination. The bird dog is a movement of quiet grace. One arm reaches forward, the opposite leg stretches back, and in that brief moment, you become both steady and free, grounded yet lifted. It may look simple. But for older adults, this gentle movement carries powerful benefits. It retrains your body to trust itself again. Why bird dog? As we age, one of the most common, and frightening, challenges is the gradual loss of balance. One misstep, a moment of disorientation, and suddenly you're on the ground, unsure, maybe even afraid to get back up. Back in Sync, the power of bird dog. The bird dog directly addresses one of the most frustrating challenges of aging, the disconnect between mind and body. It doesn't just strengthen your muscles, it rewires the communication between them. This gentle yet powerful exercise activates your entire posterior chain, the lower back, glutes, shoulders, and core. But more than that, it promotes what's known as cross-body coordination, where the left and right sides of your body begin to move in harmony again, just as they once did naturally. Studies published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity reveal that exercises involving cross-lateral movement, like the bird dog, significantly improve motor control, stability, and reaction time in adults over 60. The result? Fewer stumbles, quicker recovery from imbalance, and a renewed sense of confidence in everyday motion. Learning to fly again. I remember Leonard, a 74-year-old former architect with a mind as sharp as a blueprint. But after a minor stroke and months of inactivity, even walking across a room left him drained. My body feels unreliable, he said. When I introduced the bird dog, he hesitated. My arms shake. My leg won't stay straight. So we started small. Just lifting one hand at a time on all fours. Slowly, day by day, he added the opposite leg. 2 weeks in, he could hold the full pose for 5 seconds. After a month, 10. And then he said something that stayed with me. I feel like I have symmetry again. Like my body remembers what it's supposed to do. He hadn't just regained balance, he'd reclaimed his confidence. Your body remembers. The bird dog helps your body rediscover its rhythm and grace. Not through force, but through gentle intention. And for seniors, that is strength. You may begin to notice improved posture. Less tension in the lower back. Greater stability while walking. More control when reaching, bending, or standing. But perhaps the most important shift? A quiet, powerful belief that you still can. How to begin: slow, steady, and safe. Starting position. Begin on all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, on a soft surface. Gently extend your right arm forward and left leg back. Keep your back flat and your head aligned with your spine. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds, return to center, and switch sides. Tips. Use a folded towel under your knees if needed. Focus on control, not speed. If balance is challenging, begin with just the arm extension. Wobbles are normal. In fact, they're part of the process. Each wobble is your body learning again. Balance is freedom. Balance isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's the steady feeling of safety in your body, and in your life. The bird dog helps you rebuild that trust. It teaches your body to move as one, and in doing so, gives your mind permission to relax. You may not fly like a bird. But each time you reach forward and lift back, you are saying, I am still strong. I am still growing. I am still here. And that is something truly beautiful. Lunges, stepping into strength and independence. There's something deeply symbolic about a lunge. It's not just a movement, it's a bold, intentional step forward. Lunges, stepping into strength and independence. One foot steps forward. Your body lowers in control. And then, you rise again, stronger and more balanced than before. It's more than just a movement. It's a reflection of life, taking steps even when they're hard and rising again in the face of challenge. For older adults, lunges aren't just an exercise. They're a declaration. I choose to walk into my life with strength and purpose. Why lunges matter as we age. As we grow older, strength in our legs begins to fade, slowly, subtly. Everyday actions like climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or walking longer distances can become more difficult. The fear of falling creeps in. Independence begins to slip away, often without us even realizing. But here's the good news, lunges can help reverse that trend. This single, powerful movement strengthens the quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and hip stabilizers, the exact muscles we rely on for walking, standing, stepping, and, most importantly, recovering from imbalance. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, lower body strength is one of the strongest predictors of whether an older adult can live independently. Safe, consistent lunge practice can be the difference between needing a cane and walking freely. From wheelchair to walkway, Lillian's story. Lillian was 76 when she fell and fractured her pelvis. She spent 8 long months using a walker. She hated it, not just for the inconvenience but because it made her feel invisible. I used to walk to the market every morning, she told me. Then suddenly, I had to wait for my daughter to push me around. I felt erased. Her physical therapist introduced lunges, starting gently, with tiny forward steps and barely a bend. It was difficult. She cried more than once. But she kept going. By the 4th week, she could lunge with one hand resting on a chair. By the 3rd month, she no longer needed the walker indoors. By the 6th month, she walked a full kilometer outdoors, unaided, for the first time in nearly a year. Each lunge, she said, felt like I was reclaiming a piece of myself. The power of a step. Lunges don't just train your legs. They retrain your brain and body to move forward with control. That's essential for climbing stairs safely, navigating uneven ground, standing up from low chairs or beds, maintaining balance while walking. Mentally, lunges restore confidence. They help dissolve the fear of movement, and replace it with strength, purpose, and pride. Starting safely, your first lunge. Don't worry if you've never tried lunges before. There's a gentle, effective way to begin. Modified lunge instructions. Stand near a sturdy chair or wall. Step your right foot forward just enough so that your knee stays directly over your ankle. Gently bend both knees, lowering your body just a few inches. Keep your torso upright. Use the chair for balance if needed. Push through your front heel to return to standing. Repeat on the other leg. Start with 5 reps per leg, gradually increasing as your strength improves. Remember, form matters more than depth. Even shallow lunges are powerful when done with care and intention. Stepping toward freedom. To lunge is to choose forward motion. It's not just physical, it's emotional. It's empowerment. For older adults, lunges mean walking freely, without support. Standing tall, without struggle. Reducing reliance on others. Feeling grounded, confident, and proud. And every time you take that step, you're telling the world, I am still strong. I am still capable. I am still becoming. Still moving forward. Still in control. I am still moving forward. I am still in charge of my body. So take that step, even if it's small, even if it wobbles. Because every step is a quiet reminder. You are not finished. You are still becoming. You are stronger than you think. If you've made it this far, maybe something inside you has stirred. A memory of strength. A whisper of hope. A quiet voice saying, maybe I can. Because here's the truth. You can. 3 simple movements: plank, bird dog, lunges. No gym. No fancy gear. No complicated machines. All they require is you. Your breath. Your presence. Your willingness to begin. And in return, they give you so much more. The strength to stand tall. The control to move confidently. The freedom to go where you want, when you want, without fear. They give you back your dignity. They help you reclaim ownership of your body. Aging is not surrender. Yes, with age we slow down. The knees creak. The back complains. But every day, your body still holds the power to heal, adapt, and grow stronger. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be, right now, to begin. Like Lillian, taking her first unaided walk after months in a walker. Like Leonard, feeling balance return after weeks of gentle movement. Like Olivia, holding a plank and realizing, I still have strength in me. And like you, reading this. Maybe curious. Maybe unsure. But still here. Still standing. Still hopeful. Start today. Pick one exercise. Just one. Try it, even if it's only for 5 seconds. That's how everything begins. Then, try again tomorrow. Let those seconds grow into minutes. Let effort turn into habit. And let that habit become your new story. A story not of decline, but of revival. Because movement isn't just about fitness. It's about life. And every time you move with intention, you rewrite your story. One breath. One pose. One step at a time. Share your journey. Now I'd love to hear from you. What's your name, and where are you joining us from? Have you tried plank, bird dog, or lunges before? How did it feel? Leave a comment below, because your story might be the one that inspires someone else to begin their own. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. For more uplifting stories, gentle workout guides, and real-life health tips. Specially created for older adults who believe their best days are still ahead. We're in this together. And your journey? It's just beginning.